Hi, my name is Steve Doyle, and I am the publisher of the Baker Street Journal. I'm here to talk a minute or two about the problems with mail delivery that the journal has had this year. In the decade that I have been the journal's publisher, we have not had a situation like this. And it has taken some time for us to kind of figure out what the problem is, what the root of the problem is. Simply put, domestic delivery of the Baker Street Journal in America is taking far longer than normal. And many European and overseas subscriptions are not arriving in our subscribers' mailboxes at all. So, what is happening? Well, first, let's talk about the domestic US delivery. As I mentioned, and as you have undoubtedly all noticed, domestic mail delivery is taking longer than normal. The reason for this is the pandemic, which has triggered cost cutting measures at the post office. In addition to these systemic changes, there has been a huge rise in e commerce and package delivery. All of this has caused a definite slowdown in mail delivery, especially with anything that is below first class or priority. And it is important to understand that the journal is not mailed first class priority. It is mailed out as a bulk third class mailing. To mail close to 1,000 copies of something first class is just impossibly expensive. And without increasing the subscription rate to a level no one could afford, it's just out of the question. But the good news is domestic shipments are arriving. They're just taking longer than anybody likes. So now let's talk about the overseas delivery. Until the pandemic caused European lockdowns, we had shipped all EU and UK issues in one shipment to a single person who acted as our European distributor. He would then mail these copies domestically for distribution. This system worked beautifully, and often our EU and UK subscribers would get their issues ahead of our domestic subscribers. But then came the pandemic. During the summer, the US Postal Service shifted shipments overseas from air to sea transport due to a lack and reduction of air cargo capacity. This delivery system just takes forever. It's literally months. To compound the problem, many of the countries that we are shipping to have also prioritized first class mail over bulk mail, with anything lower than first class priority mail essentially going undelivered. It seems to be particularly bad in Germany, Sweden, and England, by the way. There is a similar situation going on for Japan and Australia. In 2020, we mailed out our spring issue right as the pandemic hit, and it has been a perfect storm. But I am happy to say that we have now taken steps to deal with the lack of mail delivery overseas. We have found a new European and United Kingdom distributor and are putting in place a distribution system for Japan and Australia as well. So, beginning with the Christmas annual, which mails out in just a few days, our European subscribers should be getting delivery. We can't guarantee you how long it will take. That is out of our hands and dependent upon your own country, your own country's postal system. But they should get there. Now, as for your missing issues, we have the list of foreign subscribers who have not received their copies this year, and we will be able to resend those missing issues now that we have a new shipping system in place. Our subscribers are a priority for us, and we will get you your copies of the Baker Street Journal. And to our domestic subscribers here in the United States, it is taking longer. It just is. But they are arriving. We all wish it could be faster, and we are hoping that 2021 will see improvement. So to all our subscribers, on behalf of everyone who works at the Baker Street Journal, I want to say thank you for your support.